Alright, well, since I messed up the intro, I'm just going to cut it off early and whatnot. I kind of want to get to playing. And welcome to No Strike Chord Live, where I discuss basically things I find interesting in Dungeons and Dragons Online. And we will be going for probably a good hour. And then we'll probably be switching over here on the channel to a bit of the old Car Association football. But it's Wednesday and I got to do this. I enjoy it. It's not like I have to do it. It's not like there's somebody over here with a gun to my head or anything, but, you know, it's something I enjoy. The bot's up, I guess. I don't know. My bot's kind of weird. Sometimes my bot wants to spam, like, my ads, and then sometimes it doesn't. And it's set for 10 minutes, and sometimes it does it for 30. Sometimes it doesn't do it at all. It's a bit of the weird rando thing. I did give up Coke Zero. For some reason, all the cans I was getting were flat. Went flat way too easy. I prefer spare time, so Diet Coke for me tonight. If only I could reliably get Diet Barks at $2.50 a 12-pack. That's all I drink. Well, I Diet 7-Up. I'd really bounce between those two. Alright, today, well, since I'm right here, we're going to go ahead and delve into the mechanics of Castle Ravenloft, the invitation to dinner. I got booted due to a power outage. I wasn't too sure if I was going to stream tonight, but here I am, and there I go. Oh, wait, let's make sure I got it. That was a long one. Do I still have a hireling? Yeah, I got 8 minutes on it. That's more than enough. All I need is one. Teach me. It took me a little bit later to set up for the stream because we did have a power outage, so I had to turn off my computer, which means, of course, my Microsoft camera had to be completely reconfigured. I'm only doing it on hard because I can. You know, when I'm streaming, I kind of want to like be able to like risk an eye over here on the second monitor to make sure if anybody's talking or whatnot. Ain't nobody here yet, but that's what VODs are for. And I admit, the last 3 weeks have been a living hell from which there's only been one. Oh, I've got one out. Man, I've already got them out. Never mind. So used to like being in places where I have to public places. All right. Now she's got 7 different patterns of cards, and you can tell what you're going to get by that. We've got the transmuter, so we're going to nope out of this. I don't want to fight the dragons. I'm all like, nope. The two that get you the dragons, I do believe, are the transmuter and the anarchist. Might be the dictator. It's on DDO Wiki, wonderful resource. Priest is fine. Priest is fine. The best one I think is Miser. I think Miser's the quickest. But Priest is fine. Now the ally, when it says the dungeon, you can't go down to the dungeon gate. You gotta go through the 3rd level. It might as well say 3rd level. I need a curse ward. Like it would protect you from like your first like 5 curses, and it'd be a little countdown thing. No, honestly, there's very few times, unless I'm like serious over level, where I ever save against curse. Oh, wrong one. Don't stand so close to me. Alright, well, Durham Guardwell actually is a really good one, because look, he's already been hit for curses and he's healed himself. Curse mark, so that's not a lot of clerics don't do. I mean, even 10-piece Lorben doesn't do it, and 10-piece, you know, we all know my opinion on that. The reason why he looks like Vin Diesel. Where am I going? Up. Everything is up. Even the one that says dungeons is up. Hey, Fargonaut! Yeah, you can get that chest. There's multiple ways to that chest. You can lockpick it. Lick pocket, yeah. Lockpick it. You can extort the key from him. You can bribe him with a bottle of wine from this wine cellar. I love things like that. I do. I do. I think they're awesome. Now earlier I also determined these don't res until you get up here. See, they didn't even res. So it kind of makes it a little chintzy. I mean, you can't just stand back there and pick off that one. You know, if they have the priest, you can't just sit back there and pick them off. It's going to be in range of you. Oh, cruelty. Cruelty's the worst because of the dots. Arborean's really bad on mages, though. I will give you that. Oh, I thought Fae would, but usually they... If you get Fae on something with a lot of sonic damage, it's pretty bad. But anything else, it's kind of like they prefer the sonic damage. Ooh, gunship. Sleep Blue? All right, I guess a friend of mine just invited himself down here. I'm getting impressing. I ain't taking care of him. Ain't happening here. No way. If you're talking about the man from Woodlake, yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Okay. Confirmed.
I think he invited himself to my other friend's house, but I'm like, nope. Have a feeling this untold way. There's one thing, the sky above. What am I doing? That was a little off-putting. I'm just kind of like on autopilot here. See you so I gotta find out where to find the... I already found the keystone, right? The treasure. No, the icon. I gotta find the keystone. Oh! Almost ran right off. Because we're going up. I'm not going to do the death card. I'm not going to fight the straw. Do the straw challenge fight. I already did most of this until the power went off, so I'm kind of want to get through it. Now, if I had any Bard on me, I'd go ahead and do the music stand optional, but I don't. Okay, so death card all the way back there. Now, to get to your ally. Sorry. I found this the first time we went through it because we were going through every little inch. I thought this was pretty neat where you go through this door and it takes you down to the dungeon. And it takes you to this part, which is a lot easier going to fight Ra-Din and his one or two Shrouds of Hate. So if you're soloing it and you need to take a little break, you can come up here to the 3rd level and get down there. If you're with a full party and want the challenge, fight the Shrouds, man. Fight them. All right, so we're actually not all that far away from the icon, but we are far away in the sense that we have to go. Oh. I guess the Iron Golems will activate if you lick the flame. Lick the flame. I don't think we gotta do that. I think we're south towering it, which means it actually might be worth doing the Tempter. That when you do that, it takes you right up to the top of the south tower anyway. What's that? So another thing that's been happening is sometimes my Conjure Bolt spell doesn't proc right. Oh, we don't get the boss here. Here, let me see if I can zoom in on that. Let's see if this still does that. Yes, there it is. We're zooming in on the Keystone of Ravenloft. Later than it seems. I see you lurking. Say hi. I see you. You've been exposed by the bot. R. There should be a. Hey, where'd the mage go? I don't remember killing the upper one. I remember killing the lower one. I thought Gore. The Portrait of Strahd is a pretty basic boss. He'll summon allies, half, and then hit a quarter health. Oh, I was afeared. I thought I had a fear immunity on this gear. Now the thing is, sometimes I recall right there, like, hey, I got a chest, the quest must be over, but not with this one. You actually have to climb all the way up to the top. Worst exit ever. That's why I prefer the north tower to the south tower. And if I'm in a group, I don't mind fighting the dragons, especially if I have a decent tank. Alone, it's just a pain to get them kind of synced up so you can kite them right. Not very exciting, extreme material. Now I gotta continue on the wonders of my favorite soul life. Which means we will return. Well, let's go ahead and go through my airship since I'm right here. I just buy my new hirelings out in the marketplace when I sell. That's I'll look at all that junk. In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep to the valley of truth, to a river so deep. Kind of fun. I get to wear different armor at level 15 now. I've been running what do you call it? Ravenloft armor all the way to 20, but now I got Sharn armor. I got them all. No. I don't need those. That's that one extra chance for me to fail. No way. Get out of there. I'm level 13, but I'm going to go buy 10 pieces because I'm going to be 13 for long. I finally actually got up there. I decided, I've been trying on this life to go all epic. Or all, all elite. But there just isn't a lot of easily soloable level 11 quests. So I went ahead and did the Ravenloft on hard. Just to make up for it. Tomb of the Unhallowed just takes too long. No, Unhallowed is fine. The end fight's a bit hard, but I've done it before. It's the one with the locks, not blighted, not Unhallowed, not tormented. Well, the other one. The one I don't do. Time stands still for me. Thank goodness for Harper Agent. Allows me to do ridiculous stuff like this. Oh, favorite sulfite. I want a farting sulfite. Charisma or wisdom? Well, that's why I took Harper Trade, because I don't need either of these. Not only does it even work it won't even work for another 4 more levels. I like how, because I don't know if it's the racial one or the universal one, but it doesn't count your points right. I really have 4. I know I have 4 because I was planning to do exactly that with those 4 points. Alright, well, 14. Obvious quests are obvious, but... Hey, Rolana! I also need to finish up all the adventure zones. So I gotta do the explorers for Restless Isles, Ataraxia's Haven, and the other one. Sorry, I've had a migraine most of the day. Cannot think. I'm going to actually have to cheat and look it up. Oh, I guess that's it. Ataraxia's Haven from Restless Isles. I don't know. I thought there was a third. I'm thinking of the Red Fence. I know Red Fence is 13. I almost did that. But since obvious quest is obvious, we're going to do Wiz King. The Wiz King! I like to do this the very second I hit level 14. It's all like 14 Whiz King. Whiz King has so much to say about. Whiz King is probably one of the true great quests in all of BDO. Whiz King is. Whiz King actually makes the pre-rated raid look weak. ADQ 1 is pretty good. ADQ 2 is, I never liked it. But it was back in the old day where it was the pre-raid and then the big monster fight was a separate raid. And no, I don't know why that was a thing. I just know it wasn't the best of things for me. Oh, I gotta turn in that stuff for Splinter Skull too. Oh yes. 10 piece! Rolling with Ben. Disintegrate. Okay. I thought you were trying to say the ingrates. Well, they're probably ungrateful too, but you are trying to kill them. Why can't you just die? What gets me in ADQ? Probably, yeah, the Sonic Traps. Because we're usually running it on Elite. When we do that level, it's the Sonic Traps in the Mephit area. Oh God, I'm always in the wrong place. Like I'll get like triple hitted. Don't ask me why. No, that's not the song that's playing. That would be "Don't Dream It's Over" by Crowded House. Just in case that's what you're thinking. Don't ask me why I don't actually even have one. It's one of the few Billy Joel songs I kind of actively dislike. He kind of gets a lot of flack for some of his music sounding too, like, lounge bar-ish, but that one completely deserves the credit for it. Oh my God. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why he wrote that song. More like it. Oh my God. Somebody actually kind of did a pretty nice, like, 90s Matchbox 20-ish type cover of it. That was pretty nice, though. Every now and then I look up garage bands up on the YouTubes. Man, we did not get Polymath the Scourer. Alright, so we actually got like 4 people here. Do you think I should go search and see if I can get go over and at least check for the general to see if I get the Ring of Spell Storing? Any opinions? Straight to Whiz King or go see if the general is there for a ring? Alright, well, Thagor says yes. Thagor has told me I am supposed to go look for a Ring of Spell Storing. Now, I'd be a lot more positive about this if I was on a tune named for a David Bowie song. Because so far I have pulled 4 Rings of Spell Storing in my career. 3 of them on Ziggy Stardust. And 1 of them on his very first trip into Manectarin on Alad Insane. Since I'm going to go over here, I'm going to check for all of them. Key thirsty one. I need to mock the mad. I shot you. Oh, flag. Okay, you had the lag shield on. No he thirsty one. Worst nerf fix ever. No Thumok. Actually, the last couple of times I haven't even had whirling ozone. Hilarious. Always check the ring. That's usually my usual thing, but you know, I'm streaming for you guys. I figured, yeah, if you really wanted me to talk about Wiz King. But you know, Manic Terran is a wonderful place to talk about just in general. I mean, the great thing about checking for the ring is that you don't actually have, if it's not there, you don't have to fight nothing. You just like back out. No matter what, I'll demonstrate. Okay, so there's like these three guys here, right? And they don't pop out when you go in. No ring. But, see, now if I go out now, they're not going to pop up. See? Neener, neener, neener. Okay? But if you activate them, come on, losers. Oh, I don't have it turned on. That's what's been going on all day. I'll stream wrong. Okay, there we go. Now, when I go back out since they were activated, it was an elaborate ruse. So if you're just checking for the ring, you can back out of there pretty easily without having to fight anything, unless you're also going for kills. Right now, since I'm on level 14, not 15, I shouldn't be looking for kills. But sometimes kills happen. I just want to check for... See, Whirling Ozone... Look at that! 4 times in a row! Whoa! Usually he's, like, reliable. So, actually, I completely blanked in the mummy zone. That happens from time to time, but it's always so disappointing. I went 0 for everything in the mummy zone. I've changed my mind. Screw you, Manic Terran, you suck. Now, one time, like, a long time ago, it was like just before Menace of the Underdark. Okay, so, like, cap is still like 20. I was out here at Manic Terran on Pfeiffer, and I got to this point, right about here. And then I saw a bunch of little flashes go off. And what had happened was literally the entire mummy zone completely reset with new procs for everything, including the rares. So I went back and forth past that line and farmed it for like 5 times, and I still didn't pull a ring of spell storing, but most number of chances I ever had. It was just one of the weirdest little glitches I'd ever seen. I really wish it was reproducible. Keep that one on the down low. Wouldn't stream that one. Alright, so this is going to be epic or elite streak number 1258. Oh, you found that funny? Well, that's what happens when you TR. Oh, yeah. See, I wish all breakable doors were like that, where I could just shoot them with my bolts. Usually I have to switch to, like, the Hand of the Tunes. Or suppressing fire. Which I really should have gotten out of the bank. But soon I'm going to be ready for heroic ranking the bank. Or dumpster fire. I don't have a legendary dumpster fire yet. Looking forward to seeing that one. Oh, held me. Bastard. Yeah, like I said, I have a couple of rings. I'm pretty good. I still don't have a epic ring. we really do used to farm DQ for a lot for that, but lately it's just been the two of us, and we can. You'd be surprised what a difference an 8-minute run and a 5-minute run will do to you. Especially on something as boring as DQ2. Sorry, it is. Oh, it. Crap. So this is a little weird. There are 2 ways to go, but one way is obviously better than the other because that side doesn't have a tower. That's got 1 tower, that's got 2. However, your hirelings are stupid and may break the thing, so you might have to go both ways. I don't want to listen to stationary arc for this, it's way too slow paced. No. I like to save the drug music for the red fans. Sunset's fun. Okay, I'm not too sure why you need to run all the way over there for me to kill you. Well, that's good so far. I'm not getting. I don't want a big clay golem. I don't like it when every time I open a door there's 2 clay golems not because I'm afraid I'm going to get cursed, but I guess with the exception of Durham Guardwell, most of the times your hires won't cure themselves of curses, and the clay golem one means they don't get healed. And that's just no good. Now hopefully I'll be able to demonstrate one of the mechanics on here, but I'm not seeing something. Okay, so far no good. Now I don't get a trap warning. Is Lazarus coming back? Alright. So maybe not here. I'm hoping to show you the trap plus wizard. Now going through this, really I'm finding out that really in all honesty, ASMR is probably a little bit better than human straight up. For what I want to do. I mean, I get D-Door with this, which is going to really come in handy for this, especially if my hireling screws up. One suitcase and half a plan. Follow the words, sing along, pass the voices to the song. I really like it when you have a decent rune arm. Woo! Made it. Kind of, sort of. I don't want to be on this side for this one. Okay, if you have enough int, you can read this and find out, hey, I don't want to be here yet. That's easier than jumping through all that garbage. So, in this case, human 1 ain't some more nothing. Alright, okay, so we got the miracles of traps. Ah, I didn't get either burst or. See, that time I got boom. Well, also notice that some quests are just better at dropping realms, no matter how many enemies you fight. I can't remember what quest I was going through this morning, but it was all like, you ain't getting. Okay, I've got no traps, got no wizard. Oh, trap. We got traps. We got wizard? No wizard. Okay, so we have traps with no wizard, so there's no chest. Hopefully today we'll see where I get both traps and a eternal wizard, and then we will have loot. This and the Orchard of the Macabre both have kind of dead giveaways. Well, in this case, I guess considering they're both, the Wiz King, where I think both of them would have dead giveaways because, they're all dead. Other than that first one, every single one of them will have an acid trap. Okay, so yeah, I know. Oh, nice, nat 20. Thank you. I love my nat 20s. Rolling 20s. Okay, I'm not getting a trap sign. Fire! Fire! Fire. Tommy the Jackal, that really means nothing. Both the lion and the jackal are basically the same thing. Do, 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 do. No lower trap or wizard. Ooh, all of a sudden it heated up in here. I don't know why. Huh, I really expected more. This wall is selectable transparent. There's no chest there, so it's got to be a golem or a mummy avenger. Don't care. Oh, usually there's a wizard there with me. Guess not today. Yeah, with the invention of SLAs, that ring is so much more useful now. So's the bauble, really. No golem or mummies. Shouldn't mean an extra skelly, no. Weird. Jump chest! I didn't go down and find the seal of fire. I usually don't for him, because you just shoot him. He didn't do that invulnerable spin thingy. That should quench the fire. He's dead. Floor breaks. We're looking good on spell points. I don't need to fall. Well, I like it when I have the seals, and I think I actually have. Should have both seals. Oh, I don't. Oh, I must have one in the bank. Stupid me. Oh well. I will be killing an extra Jenny. When I'm at my work, feeling as if I nothing 'cause it'll go within. Ah. Remember when Mitsubishi was the absolute coolest car company with the really rad commercials? Petra's Farm does. Okay, he didn't get cursed. But he did drag a Mummy Avenger. 2 Mummy Avengers. Jeez, 10 piece. Kinda sucked today. Well, I always run all of them in a turn, so I almost always have the seals unless I'm a dummy and leave them in the bank. But you know what leaving one of the seals in the bank means? Hard run! Hey, keep up that no clay golem thing, man. I'm good with that. Yeah, because if I don't use the seal, I don't want to forget it when I PR and waste a bank spot. I was really bad about that this time. Why'd they pop out all the way over here? That was weird. Man, no chump stuff. I've never seen them pop that far out. That's kind of interesting. Good boy, smart boy, strong boy. Maybe this is the one where a wizard pops up on the side. Boom! Shaka laka laka! What do we get? More fire? Well, fire isn't the indicator of chestiness. Not getting a trap warning. These could just be random. There could be a pattern I have not yet discerned. Not like the other patterns, so anything I confirm is a pattern, I know it works. I've done it. Let's see. Hey, whoa. We got traps. But we probably don't have any wizards. Need to show my life ain't over yet. Oh wait, that's an antique bronze token. It is only one. Yeah, no wizards. Why no wizard? Why you no wizard? This wizard doesn't count. This is part of the set piece now. Do not want. Well, I want your chump chest, but you didn't even deliver on that, loser. There had been a wizard up there. We would have got a bonus chest. You get in that type of room. If you get a you get a chest. If you get both a wizard and it has traps. Doesn't matter if it's a top wizard or a bottom wizard, or bottom traps or top traps. You just need one of each. If you want of each, you get paid. Oh, of course, I gotta set up for a rune arm shot, and he gets a nat 20 and dies. Okay. Come on. No traps down below. Nothing down below. Nothing whatsoever. Oh, traps up top. But no wizard. It's always annoying when it's on here. No, champ chest again. Kind of been a little dry. We started out pretty strong, and then. Okay, so I have the other genius one. Now he's invulnerable. I don't know why. Damage reduction should just be a thing, not a totally. You can't hurt me. Should still be able to evil blast him, but no. Alright. Yeah, see, they're like chests for all of them, but they don't open, so you can't get to them. We gotta go all the way back to the first one. Want to teleport then? No use in doing all that running. I'm hoping I get a trap and wizard run so you guys can see the chest pop. But I have not been to paradise. No, I have not been to paradise. So the bell, watch the days go by. All is well. 23rd century dies. I'll admit, I probably load up Starship Troopers just to watch Zoe Poldura sing this song. She's an okay composer. Her father's legendary, of course. And it's kind of hard to live up to. Damn it. Doesn't look like we're going to get one, boys. The shadow on my wall. This is my flesh and blood. To be honest, I usually prefer David Bowie like I prefer my Bob Dylan sung by anyone else. They'll have a few songs only they could sing. Kind of hard to imagine anybody other than David Bowie trying to sing China Girl. Well, that's why I do these things, Rolona. I've always been somebody who watches for patterns. I don't know why. I don't know how. Okay. Not anything. A little bit weird. No chump chest. I has a sad. It's gonna be a hard fight. Ooh! Whacked you with a frying pan. Alright, he'll strip it from me, but it's one more thing he has to strip from me. Alright. I find it easiest to run circles around him because every now and then he throws out a disintegrate. You can get it missed. That lightning was pretty harsh. Alright, so we got everybody dead, so I always go down and I always look in the treasure chamber. No, I guess, no. Oh no, sun coming down. Wow, a no mummy instance. Weird. I get all four. Oh, only three? Jeez. Talk about being kind. Usually if it's no mummy, it's four archers. Wah, wah, wah. None there. None there. And none there. Nothing there. I didn't even get any renown. I think the only reliable way to know which tower Ram is in is that if you want to get it done quickly, he'll be in the first one, so it won't be quick. He'll be all like, I gotta go back, or I have to run all the way back, or, And when you're all like, I'm gonna, you know, I want to take my time. He's always in the last one anyway. But 10-piece and Durham Guard, well, they always do a good job for me in there. Ooh, I got Hero of the People. Hooray. Let's take a look at my loots. Oh yeah, I gotta go turn it in. Let's see, a bunch of stuff I just crush or sell, or renown. I will take the renown. Well, in the last hour, I only did 2 quests, but they were muy grande. And we just saw a lot of mechanics that we can take a look at. Okay, fine. I clicked the wrong one. All of a sudden, I gotta talk to you forever. Alright guys, well that's Nosa Strike Chord, where we took a look at today at Castle Ravenloft and Wiz King. And I got other things to do tonight, so I'm going to call it a stream. And hopefully I'll be streaming a lot more often now that most of my big, you know, Star of Summer work is done. So with that, I wish everybody out there peace and good questing, and I hope to see you soon. Good night.